So we will see the next type of operation, that is the stack operations. Even in ARM, we have stack operations, but with lot of features. Let's see how it is. The ARM architecture uses the load store multiple instructions to carry out stack operations. So the same load and store instructions, whatever we have discussed, the same instructions we are going to use for performing stack operations. Now, the pop operation is nothing but removing data from a stack, uses a load multiple register instruction. So before going to this, let me make it clear to all of you. Stack is memory. So whenever you are trying to remove any elements from the stack, means you are trying to move the elements from the memory to the processor. So we make use of load instruction. All of you know. From memory, if you are trying to take the contents out to the processor, we are using load instructions. So that we implement pop operation using load multiple instruction, because there may be several number of elements. Similarly, push operation means you're trying to put the data onto the stack, means you're trying to move the contents into the memory from processor to memory. So you make use of store instruction. Pop operation is implemented using load, push operation is implemented using store. Now you have features, as I said earlier, stack in ARM has some features, that is, you can decide whether the stack to grow up or down in the memory, means it can either grow in ascending or descending. Ascending stack grows towards higher memory addresses. As you know, the addresses moves towards the higher addresses. Descending stack towards the lower memory addresses. So this is one option it is providing. And other options are full stack and empty stack. What is full stack? So whatever you are using till now in data structures, all of them come under full stack. That is, the stack pointer always points to an address that is at the last used of full location. Means it always points to the last item onto the stack, which you are using in all the programming languages. But along with that, ARM also provides another feature called as empty stack. Means here the stack pointer points to the first unused or empty location. Means it points after the last item onto the stack. So this we will take an example. There you will get more clarity. Let's see here. Now, fully ascending, fully descending, empty descending means the four features, means ascending, descending, you have full and empty. If you take a combination, it will be like this: fully ascending or fully descending, empty ascending or empty descending. So fully ascending means, if you see here, it is implemented using pop operations or makes use of LDM, that is loading. Push operation makes use of STM, that is store operations. So LDMFA means fully ascending. This is a mnemonic used. Here fully descending means LDMFD. Similarly, if it is push operation, STMFA, STMFD in case of push operation. Now in case of empty ascending, same thing. LDMEA means empty ascending. Push means STMEA, empty ascending. Pop in case of empty descending. So these are the mnemonics: LDM, ED, STM, ED. So for implementing this, we make use of decrement after, or increment. For this fully ascending, we make use of decrement after. Fully descending, we make use of increment after. Empty ascending, we make use of decrement before. Empty descending, we make use of increment before. Similarly, in the same way, the push instructions are implemented using these types of mnemonics in case of this type of operation. Okay, we will see with an example. You'll have a clarity. Now, let's see the status of the registers and stack pointer. R1 and R4. R1 is a register, R4 are the two different registers. R1 is having the value 2, R4 is having the value 3. Now, stack pointer is pointing to 80014. So, let's see the memory organization here. So, 80018, 80014, 800C, 800C. If you observe how the stack is growing, it is growing in the decreasing order. Just have a look at this addresses. Initially it is 18, then 14, 10, C. So it's in the decreasing order. Now let's see where the stack pointer is pointing. It is pointing to the top of the stack, means I am working with the full stack. It is a full stack with the decreasing order. So that is why we are using the instruction. This F is nothing but full stack, means the stack pointer is pointing on top of the stack. Descending means addresses are decreasing. So now what operation we want to do? Store operation means I want to move some elements onto the stack, means it is a push operation. Anything I want to move to the stack, I want to push to the stack, we are using STM store. Now, the stack pointer is pointing to the address 80014. And what are the register contents I want to move? R1, R4. So how it will be? Same analogy you have to apply. R1 and R4, higher address and lower address. R1 is lower address, R4 is higher address. Now you observe it's in the decreasing order. So if I want to push any element onto this particular stack, the stack gets decremented. And this is the higher address. When you take these two addresses, this is the higher address. So first thing what it does, it will decrement. I'm performing decrement operation. I am performing push operation. So first it will decrement and it will load whatever the contents is there in R4, because R1 and R4 higher address is higher register is R4. So 3 is pushed onto the stack. Again it will decrement. So what is the next register? R1, lower register. Among these two, this is the lower register. So whatever is there, that is pushed on to this particular address. So first 3 is pushed, and then R1 content 2 is pushed to 800C. Now where the stack pointer is pointing, again it is pointing on to the top of the stack, means it is a full stack. Always it points to the top of the stack. Okay, this is an example of full stack, but the addresses are in the decreasing order. Okay, now let's see the next type of an example. So that's what you're seeing. The address is pointing to 800C, R1 and R4 is 2 and 3. Now let's take one more example. These are the register contents. R1 is 2, R4 is 3. And SP is pointing to 80010. Let us see what it is. Let's see what it is. So 80010 means it is pointing to an empty element, means it's an empty stack. This is a new concept. So it's this is a stack and it's in the decreasing order, but stack pointer is pointing to the first empty location. Okay, that is what here it is telling. R1 is loaded with 2, R4 is R1 and R2. These are register. Now I want to push this register contents to the memory. So push operation I'm performing. So what is the instruction? STM, because I'm performing push operation. And E stands for empty. D stands for decreasing. It's an empty stack and it is in the decreasing order. That's what you're seeing here. It's an empty stack and it's in the decreasing order. So now what are the elements we have to push? 2 and 3. So R1 is a lower register, R4 is a higher register. So how it pushes? Higher register to the higher contents. So which is the higher register? R4. So 3 will be pushed first. So 3 will be pushed first, and so SP is pointing here. So 3 is pushed and then SP will point here. 2 will be pushed. Again it will decrement. So one thing you have to remember, how many registers you are pushing or popping, so many times it gets decremented. So here it got decrement, it was pointing here. So 2 elements you pushed, so twice it decrements. First decrement, second decrements. So where is SP pointing now? SP is pointing to 8008. Observe, again it's an empty one, empty location. So in the previous one it was full. It was full. So here also it's a full stack, but here also you decremented twice. 2 elements you decremented twice. Again it pointed to the top of the element. Here also it's an empty stack. It was pointing to empty stack. Twice you decremented. Once again it's pointing to the empty location. So this is somewhat tricky, but you have to try to differentiate this. Very important topic.